Trentyn, absolute chaos here. What's it like for an American coming into Australia, where I presume you think that it's not going to be as crazy as America, then you see kids pressed up against the glass like that?
It is amazing to see. Just seeing the impact that us as basketball players have, and playing for the 36ers. So it's amazing, and yeah, the kids truly look excited. So.
I think we had cameras when you were at school the other week, and you were just dunking on everyone's heads. Are you going to do that against them?
It's going to be a lot calmer today, but yeah, I'll probably throw down a couple of dunks. So.
That's a shame. In terms of the Sixers, obviously not the result you would have wanted on the weekend. What do you think went wrong against the Jackals?
Excuse me?
What do you think went wrong on the weekend?
I would just say, it was just a lack of energy and effort throughout the game for us. I thought we came out pretty good first, second quarter. But for us, it's constantly keeping energy throughout the game. So, we're just figuring out, how to do that right now. And, we're just trying to stay together collectively as a group. So.
Are we able to just get a little bit closer to the mic and just picking up all of it?
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. And in terms of this weekend, what do you think needs to change, of course, after a couple of disappointing results?
One thing I would just say is, everybody just needs to be ready. Whoever's number's called, just being ready to step up and, just play your role. And, us terms, we just need to go out there and have fun. We don't need the pressure on us. We just need to go out there and, get back to winning and, do what we do. So, yeah.
How frustrating has it been this year for you? Obviously, you came in and you had some very impressive games, but now you found yourself struggling with minutes. How frustrating has that been?
It hasn't really been frustrating. If anything, it's been a positive for me. Just knowing that, whenever my number's called, just being ready and, being able to do what I do with the minutes I have. So, anytime I get out there, it's a great feeling. And, I feel like I'm an impact player. So whenever I'm on the floor, I'm going to make things happen.
It must be tough, though, when you're particularly thinking of the draft. So I think that the latest mock drafts through the Athletic have seen you fall out of the 60. Do you look at that, and does that annoy you?
For sure, and when it comes to mock drafts, it's just somebody else's opinion. If you notice, a lot of dudes have got drafted really high and haven't even been on the mock draft. So, as terms of what the mock drafts are, it doesn't really concern me or matter. I just think it matters about my production and what I'm doing when I get my time on the court. So.
What has CJ told you need to start doing to make sure you're getting more time on the court?
I haven't really heard anything. For me, he said I've been doing a really good job. So, just keep doing what I'm doing. And, when my opportunity comes and it's called, just know I'm going to be ready. So.
Do you think that realistically, to make sure you're going in a good position for the draft, you're going to have to end the season playing more minutes?
Just being a basketball player, you want more minutes. Just knowing that you can help benefit your team at all times. But, whether I do or don't, at the same time, you're not going to see nothing change from my part. I'm going to still work hard. I'm going to, still show up every day and do my job. So, if I do, it's amazing. But if not, it is what it is. So, I'm just preparing for whatever.
I think we did another interview with you over the weekend with your man, P-Rock. How was that?
Man, it was good. P-Rock's still been talking about the interview. He had a great time. So, man, it was a great opportunity.
And, of course, this weekend now, with every result that's going, there's more pressure, of course, not just on the team, but on CJ. How's he coping with that?
Man, I think Coach is doing an amazing job with it. He just came in to practice, every day, and, he's trying to provide energy and, just try to make sure that our group stays together. So, as far as the coaching staff, I don't really know what they have been going over, but, as far as the players go, what I can say is, we've all just been staying level-headed and, we're just focusing on the next game. So.
And obviously last week there was a lot of talk about players going down with gastro and all that sort of stuff. Is the worst of that past now?
Yeah, for sure. We're getting back to everybody being healthy, and yeah, we're all doing good. So.
On CJ, you're in conversations with him. You say you haven't spoken too much about getting more minutes. Is that something you plan to do, or are you more thinking, look, if I perform, then I'm going to make sure that he can't not be?
Man, whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to force anything. Like I said, whenever my number's called, it's called, and whenever he feels that it's time to put me in the game, or for me to get more minutes, then I can only go out there and show him what I can do with the minutes I'm given. So.
I know you say that the mock draft obviously is just someone else's opinion, but the latest ones have Alex Sarr right at the top. Given the way he's played and the perception he's got back home, does that sort of show you that if you do perform at a high level in the NBL, that it will get better?
Oh, for sure. Performance is always going to be amazing. Especially at this level. So, if you're performing, people are always going to have high opinions of you. But, in my situation, I wouldn't say I've underperformed or highly performed. It's been consistent for me, and I've been, steadily going up. So, for me, it's just maintaining what I'm doing, and then, like you said, just, finding a way to get more minutes. So.
How have you found playing in Adelaide? You are a very exciting player, and the crowds here have been pretty steady. How have you found playing in Trentyn?
Man, I've found playing at the entertainment center amazing. The fans are super supportive. The kids go crazy, and man, it's just a great atmosphere. Every time I step onto the court, not only do I feel my own energy, but it's just like a whole entire whirlwind energy just comes on the court with me. So it's been amazing.
As a young guy, is it a bit strange that you got kids pressed up against the door, and realistically, some of them are 11, 12, only about 6, 7 years older than them?
Nah, not really. Coming back from the States, I kind of had to start to grow a name for myself. And then, just coming out here and, just seeing the way I've been accepted and, just the way everybody's treated me, it really doesn't surprise me. So, if anything, I'm blessed to be in this situation and, I can just keep doing what I'm doing.